In this video, we are going to discuss the Leetcode question next permutation, which is question number 31, where we have input as an array of numbers and we have to find the next permutation. So let's discuss a simple example where the array of number is 1, 2, 3, 4. And here, if I fix 1 and 2, the next permutation is going to be 1, 2, 4, and 3. We just swap the digits. Now, with 1 and 2 fixed, I have exhausted all my options. So now the next number that can come here is 3. So 1, 3, 2, 4. It's in ascending order, correct order. Then the next thing that we can do is 4, 2. Then again, the next number that can come here after 1 is 1, 4. So 1, 4, correct order is 2, 3. And then next thing would be 3, 2. And this will carry on up till I have this, which is a perfectly descending order. This is a perfectly descending order. So if I have to find a permutation after this, lexicographically next permutation after this, it's going to be where I started from, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, so the question, what the question says is that we have been given a set of numbers. We have been given an array and we have to find the next permutation. So if I would have been given this, I will have to find this. This would be my output if this was my input. Now here one thing to note is that if you notice one thing, that when I have when I have 1, 4, 3, 2, I have already exhausted 1, 4, 2, 3. I have already tried 1, 3, 4, 2, all the permutations with 3. I have already tried all the permutations with 2 as the second digit. So if I have 1, 4, 3, 2, then I have tried all the less like less number permutation. Less number permutation, I mean that I have already tried 3 at second place. I have already tried 2 at second place. Okay, and then I have arrived here. Okay. So when I arrive here, I could see that all of this is in descending order. Okay. Now, what I have to do. So when I am at 1, 4, 3, 2, and all of this is at in this descending order, I will just find wherever the order is ascending. It's from 1 to 4. So I will have to find the next digit after 2, next higher digit after 2, which is going to be, in our case, next higher digit after 1, which is going to be 2. And then I will follow the correct order. This is going to be the next permutation. So this is going to be 1, 3, 4. 2, 1, 3, 4. I hope this you have understood, that what we are doing here in the array, we are finding two digits, d1 and d2, where d1 is less than d2, and then we will find the next digit for this, next higher digit, which is, say, suppose d1 dash, which is next higher digit. And then remaining of this. Now what if I do not change the order? What if I do not reverse the order? I have found the next highest number, which is 2, so I write 2, and then I do not change I swap both of these values, 2 and 1, so 1 is here, and I do not change the order. So what would this mean? That after 2, all the permutation like 2, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3 has already happened. 2, 1, sorry, 2, 3, 1, 4, and 2, 3, 4, 1. All of these permutations have already happened, it would mean. Because if I'm at this one, all of these permutations, 4, 2, 3, all the lesser permutations have already happened. So if I do not reverse the digits, like I have done here, I'll be left with this, and this is not the correct answer. This is not the lexicographically next permutation for this 1, 4, 3, 2. I'm using different colors just to highlight, because I'm writing so many things and it might get lost. So what I'm trying to explain is that if I am at 2 4 3 1, these all would have happened, right? So that's why we reverse the digits. Now I hope you have understood the problem. I hope you have also understood how we are getting at the solution. Now what I'll do, I will solve this problem. I will solve this particular question. So just I'll erase everything. Okay. So now I have 1 2 5 4 3. So let me call this as num. This array as num. Then what I'll do, to swap, I will find the index with which I will swap, and I will also find d1, which is the digit that I need to swap, and d1 dash, the digit with which I need to swap. Okay. Okay. So what I'll do, I am here at, so this is the input array, and also I will have I is the variable which I'll use to loop this array. So I, when and I will also, sorry, one thing to note here is that I will traverse this from uh, okay, so I will just traverse this from behind, like from the right side. I'll go backwards. Okay, so I is equal to minus, here the indices are 0 1 2 3 4. So when I is 4, which is length of num minus 1. Okay, when I is equal to 4, then I'll just check what I'll check here, what I'll check that 4 and 3. So num 4 and num 3, that is this and this. So if num3 is greater than num4, then we are good, and then we are good, and we will move to I equals to 3. Now again I'll check what, that num3, that is num I, should be less than num I minus 1. I minus 1 here is this, which is 5. I minus 1 is 2. So the values are num3 is 4 and this is 5. So yes, these values are, so this relation is intact. Now I will move to I equals 2, which is here. So I'll do, I'll check that num I, which is num 2, and this index, which is this. So this if this relation is followed again, so num 2 and this is I minus 1, which is num 1. So num 2 is less than num 1. So what is num 2? It is 5, and num 1 is 2. So now this relation is not intact for this particular combination. So this is where I would need to swap. So my to swap would be, now I have understood that this is a perfectly descending relationship till here. So I'll just write it again. Um, so in 1 2 5 4 3, this one is a perfectly descending relationship. Now here I know that the index that I need to swap is what? Is I, whatever my current value of I is, minus 1. Okay, so this index I need to swap. So I know this is perfectly descending, so this is going to be the lowest one. So I'll swap it with the last digit. Last digit in our case is I equals to 4. So I equals to 1 swaps with I equals to 4. Both of these I swap. So after swapping, so to swap index is 1. And digits that we are swapping, d1 is 2. The digit with which I'm swapping is 3. Okay. Okay. So once I have swapped both of these, what I will have 1, 3, uh, 5, 4, and 2. And my I for me was 2. Okay, because yeah, I for me was 2. To swap is 1. So 1 is what I'm swapping with this value. This is what I have got, 13542. Now, as I had explained, this is not the correct permutation. What we need to do, we need to reverse this. Reverse what? From which index to which index? So what I'll write. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So starting from 2, which is the current I where we stopped. So starting from 2 till the end, we will simply reverse. So this is this plus what is the current value of num, which is num 0 to 2, which is this. Okay, we stopped at, remember we stopped at 2, and I minus 1 is the value that we have swapped. Okay, so this will be 1 3. Okay, this list plus 2 4 and 5. This will give me 1 3 2 4 and 5. So this is also going to be the correct permutation, next permutation. So it's going to be 1 3 2 4 5. Okay, because here what will happen now, that 1 2 was fixed, 5 4 3 is there. This is perfectly descending. If we look at it other ways also, like the way we were looking, the way we have understood, so this is perfectly descending. Now this is fixed, this is exhausted. The next thing that can come here is 3. So 1 3, and then we swap it with this. So here we have 2, here we have 5 4. But before getting here, we would have exhausted all the options where 1 3 2 4 5 would have happened, 2 5 4 would have happened, 4 2 5 would have happened, and then we might have got to 5 4 2 or something like that. But so this is not correct, what I'm trying to explain. We will have to reverse these numbers. So we will get 1 3 2 4 5. This is my correct, this is the answer also. So I hope you understood the problem. I will write the code for same and I'll paste it in the description. Yeah, and this was an easy question. There was just a small trick. So I hope you found this helpful, and until next time, be like, until next, see you next time, and thanks for watching.